Hey guys, let's get right into this. Got a lot to talk about today. We're going to talk about three-stroke roughs, four-stroke roughs, how to play them on your hands, and how to play them on the drum set. Benefits of learning them, why you should learn them, and how they can lead into other rudiments, other hand motions. Right. So, three-stroke rough. Let me show you that the wrong. I'm going to show you the wrong way first. Right. Look what I'm doing. I'm just grinding. I'm as tense as possible. Right. Don't play like this. I'm just making a point, right? I mean, I'm holding. I got a death grip on my left hand, right? I'm tense. I'm tight. Don't you do this? But I'm just showing you, right? Or maybe do this so you can feel the difference, right? I'm driving that stick into the drum the wrong way. Don't play like this. But I'm just illustrating a point, right? Now I'm gonna gradually release. I'm gonna loosen up the pressure in my hand a little bit. You hear that? Here, all the way tight. Now you're going to hear a change. A little bit looser, right? Looser yet. Now I'm getting a kind of a buzz, right? Wrong way, dead stroke, loosen it up. Went from a dead stroke to a buzz. I'm going to loosen up even more. It's going to give me a nice, fluffy double stroke, right? It's a good way to introduce your hands to playing the double stroke, right? Good way to introduce. Now that's not a perfect double, but it's a good way to start, right? Now, instead of just doing this on one hand, let's go back to the wrong way. Dead stroke. Make the adjustment a little bit looser. Kind of buzzing, which, there are times you do this. I'm going to buzz. Now I'm buzzing. Now I'm going to loosen my hand even more. See, I'm not making a big deal out of this. I'm not going, right? It's not da 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 da. It's just one, 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 one. Wrong way. One, 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 one. A little looser. One, one, one. Looser yet. Double. Now we add the main note. When you first start doing this rudiment, please start it nice and quiet. Play it quiet first. Don't be thinking like, okay, I got two here and then one here, and I gotta make it sound smooth. No, start nice and low. Start it the wrong way if you have to, right? And then just gradually loosen up. And then add the landing. And then, so that's my right hand rough. So right rough has the grace note on the left hand. Left rough, the opposite, right? Wrong way, dead stroke, loosen it up a little, gives me a buzz. Loosen it up even more, gives me a fluffy double. Again, not a perfect double stroke. This is just an introduction to getting your hand to bounce, right? Then we stick the landing, right? Wrong way. Loosen it up a little. Give me a buzz. Now we're going to loosen up even further. For a nice three-stroke rough. Now I'm going to write it out for you. Sometimes if you see it written out first before you actually try to play it, you might get too stressed out about the about the double stroke part, right? It's just a matter of letting the stick bounce. Really, guys, just let that stick bounce. Jeez, relax. Let it bounce. Let it happen. Right? Three-stroke rough, right? Right hand rough, left hand rough, right? rough or a drag or whatever you want to call it. Please don't get hung up on the name, guys. Don't be like, well, actually, it's a draw. And we're all talking about the same motion, right, guys? Don't be square. Please don't be square. Okay. So 3-stroke rough or rough or a drag, right? I take that over here to the drum set, right? I take it over here. Instead of landing my note on my hand, I'm going to play my double strokes on the drum, land this on the bass drum. Like this. Check it out. Just like we did over here. Letting the stick bounce. Now, land it down here. It's just a slight embellishment. That's all that is, right? Don't make a big deal out of it, right? So, let me show you a trick here. When you can play a 3-stroke rough, a regular rough, I'm going to write 2 of them out. I'm going to show you a little trick here, right? Because that rough, what did it teach us? It taught us how to let the sticks bounce. It taught us how to do a double stroke, right? So, here's a rough right here. Here's another one. Let's make life easier on ourselves, right? Here's a rough and a rough there. Whoops, sorry. What am I doing? We build it as we fly, guys. I'm just nothing fancy about these lessons. I'm just teaching you the same way I would teach you if you were right here in the studio with me, right? All right, so actually playing a rough like that, going back and forth, that's actually harder than playing an actual drum roll, right? Right? Because I am getting a double stroke on each hand. It's actually kind of hard to do, guys. But what's actually easier is this. I'm going to take these parts out. I'm just going to play the double strokes. Let's donate that double down here. We'll donate this one down here. No landings this time, right? Here's our rough. Here's our rough. Now without remember the wrong way. Too tight. Now I'm going to loosen it up. There's our nice double stroke. And guys, like I said, when you start doing when you want to let your sticks bounce in the beginning, if you're having trouble developing that bouncing motion, start it nice and quiet like this. See how nice and quiet? Don't be up here, right? Don't try to just partial stroke, right? I know, you hear all the time, it's not wrong, but we talk about full strokes and full stroke down, all that stuff. But let's start with a partial stroke, man. Make it even easier on ourselves. See, wrong way, and I'm just going to loosen it up. I kind of have a space in here, right? Now I'm just going to take that space out. Wrong way, loosen it up. Now I'm going to take the space out. Wrong way, loosen it up, make the adjustment. Wrong way, make the adjustment. All right, so you learn the 3-stroke rough, you can play a roll. You can also, look, wrong way, I'm going to loosen up just a little bit. That's going to give me what? That's going to give me multiple bounce, a buzz roll, right? All right, so what? We got, by learning 1 rudiment, we've learned 3, really, right? 4, really. We learned, this is actually, the square naming of this is a dead stroke, right? Dead stroke, which, you need to know how to do this too, right? So, dead stroke, loosen up a little bit. Multiple bounce roll, loosen up a little more. Double stroke roll, regular roll, right? And then back to our original rough. All right, my dog's up there going crazy. Who cares? He's a good little guy. All right, so hey, that's why you gotta learn your rudiments, right? We learn 1 simple rudiment, we tear it apart. We actually learn what, 4 things there, right? Dead stroke, 3-stroke rough, double stroke roll, multiple bounce roll, right? Learning your rudiments. You don't have to take each rudiment and take like 4 or 5 weeks on each rudiment on that list and study rudiments for like 5 years. You can learn all your rudiments within a month or 2, really, guys. If you're smart about it, learn them together. They're interrelated, right? All right, so that's a 3-stroke rough. Really quick, man. Let me show you another trick. All right, so that's a 3-stroke rough. As my drums are falling apart here. We build it as we fly. Okay, now let's go back to this 3-stroke rough. I'm sorry, yeah, 3-stroke rough or drag, whatever you want to call it. We're not going to get hung up on the naming, and we're going to turn this 3-stroke rough into a 4-stroke rough. Here's our 2 grace notes. I'm going to blow them up. Kind of exaggerate it a little bit here. There's our grace notes over here. I don't know if you can hear my dog there. Everybody say hi to Augie. And let's see, that's my dog. I sure can hear him. Anyway, here's our rough, right? So the 2 left hands, which we're gonna let those bounce. We're not gonna stroke them out, right? Wrong way, over here. Right way, we're gonna loosen it up. Wrong way. Do a match grip for you guys. Loosen it up to get the right way. I'm just too tight and then just loosening it up. That's all I'm doing, guys. Too tight, loosen it up. Same thing over here. Too tight, loosen it up. Right, now, from that, there's a space in here. We're going to add 1 more little note. Wrong way, loosen it up for a double. Then we're going to get sneaky. I'm still just doing 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, wrong way. Loosen it up. Still doing 1. Add the landing. Now, I'm going to sneak in this extra note right in here. So when you play a 4-stroke rough, think you're going to play, just act like you're playing a regular rough, but you're just sneaking in one little note in between. That's all you're doing, right? That is all you're doing. Just it's a 3-stroke rough plus one sneaky little note. That's all it is, guys. That's all it is. Don't make it harder than it is, right? 3-stroke rough, 4-stroke. 3-stroke, 4-stroke. We'll alternate, right? There's our 3-stroke, now 4-stroke. Whoop. Right? That's all you do. 4-stroke rough translates very nicely to the drum set. Let me show you real quick too, man. Over here on your drum set, right? Remember, start back from the wrong way. Loosen it up. Sneak in a note. Now I'm going to stick my landing. This note now becomes a bass drum. So when you orchestrate it, same deal, right? Go back to this thing here, right? Left rough, landing on the left hand, right? 2 diddles on the right hand. Sneak in that extra note. Now that sneaky note, you just orchestrated. Let's go. Right, so here's our left rough, but we're going to land on the bass drum. Sneaky note up on another tom, right? And so forth, right? So guys, hey, from goes back. See, you learn one rudiment. You learn one simple rudiment, the rough. That opened this up to, right, remember the wrong way. Make the adjustment. Then that introduced us to playing a double stroke roll, multiple bounce roll, a regular 3-stroke rough. Then we opened it up. We snuck in that extra note that gave us a 4-stroke rough, which the 3-stroke rough and the 4-stroke rough translated very well to the drum set, right? So guys, Learn your rudiments. Learn how to hit the drums the right way. Learn how to not fight the drum to get a sound, right? Let the sticks bounce, guys. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Hey, real quick, man. These are this practice pad is awesome, man. I would consider this a practice drum. I'm not an endorser or anything like that. I don't get paid to talk about this. I just like this. It's called a rudimental control pad. I don't know if you can see that. Let me get up a little closer. Rudimental control. Gentleman down in Texas named Nissan, I think that's his name. Sorry if I pronounce his name wrong. But yeah, it's a great pad. Has a real drum head on it. Real rim. I mean, it's nice and tight. Now, if you've been kind of playing for a while and you want a different pad than your regular real feel or whatever, maybe give these a try. They're all over the internet. He hand makes these himself. Great instrument. Hey guys, thanks so much, man. Thanks for watching. If you're still with me, I appreciate you. We're all in this together, guys. If you could just take a minute and just subscribe to my channel, so you can come back and be notified when there are more videos coming out, because there will be. Give me a second to help me out in the algorithm. Give me a like. Give me one of those. And hey, comment, man. Let me know how you're doing. What else do you want to learn, right? Let me know. Come back to this video. You're not going to get all this down in one shot, in just one video, one viewing of this video. Come back. Let me know how you're doing. If you're having problems, hey, let me know, man. I can help you out. And hey, guys, once again, man, like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching the video today, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Take care. Happy practicing.